Have you ever wondered what schools might be keeping from you? This intriguing question opens the door to the fascinating concept of the hidden curriculum. Now, what do we mean by this term? It's a set of unspoken lessons, values, and perspectives that are embedded within the educational experience, yet fall outside the official curriculum. Schools serve as the cradle of our learning journey. They are designed to equip us with the knowledge and skills necessary for our future. However, this doesn't mean they cover everything. Some key life skills and essential pieces of knowledge often get overlooked in the hustle and bustle of algebra, history, and science. Think about it. How many times in your life have you faced a situation and thought, why didn't they teach me this in school? These moments are not rare instances. They're a part of the hidden curriculum. They represent the knowledge and skills that are crucial for adult life, yet often go unaddressed in our school systems. We're talking about things like financial literacy, understanding how money works, how to budget, and how to invest, or critical thinking, the ability to question, analyze, and make informed decisions, not to mention emotional intelligence, entrepreneurship, sexual education, and mental health awareness. All of these are integral to leading a successful and healthy life. The issue with the hidden curriculum is that it's well hidden. It's not something that's publicly acknowledged or intentionally taught. Instead, it lurks in the background of our education, subtly shaping our understanding of the world and our place within it. So why does this matter? Because acknowledging the hidden curriculum allows us to fill in the gaps in our education. It empowers us to seek out the knowledge and skills we need to thrive in the real world, beyond the confines of the classroom. Now that we've laid the groundwork, it's time to explore these hidden elements in more detail. Let's dive into the first thing schools might be hiding from you: financial literacy. Financial literacy, a crucial skill that many adults lack. This is not the kind of literacy we learn when we're taught to read and write. Financial literacy is understanding how money works, how to manage it, save it, invest it, and make it grow. It's about making informed and effective decisions with all of your financial resources. Imagine you're given $100. Do you spend it all at once, or do you save some for a rainy day? If you save, where do you put it? In a piggy bank, a savings account, or perhaps invested in stocks? These are questions that financial literacy can help answer. But why don't schools teach this? The reasons vary. Some believe it's a family's responsibility, not the school's. Others argue that there's already too much to teach and not enough time. But the fact remains, many of us step into adulthood without the necessary financial skills, leading to potential problems like debt, fraud, and poverty. Financial literacy is more than just balancing a checkbook. It's about understanding the economy, recognizing the difference between wants and needs, planning for the future, and learning the value of money. It's a skill that can lead to financial independence, security, and freedom. Moving on to the next important life skill that you might not learn in school: critical thinking. Critical thinking, the key to making informed decisions. It's the ability to analyze information objectively and make a reasoned judgment. It involves the evaluation of sources, such as data, facts, observable phenomena, and research findings. So why isn't critical thinking given more emphasis in schools? The traditional education system often prioritizes rote learning over critical thinking. It's often about memorizing facts, rather than understanding and evaluating them. This approach doesn't foster the development of critical thinkers who can discern fact from fiction and can make well-reasoned decisions. The potential dangers of lacking this skill are real. Without the ability to think critically, individuals can easily fall prey to false information and propaganda. It can lead to poor decision-making, which can have serious implications in all aspects of life. So, critical thinking is not just a school subject, it's a life skill that everyone needs. Next, let's talk about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, the skill to understand and manage emotions. In a world where we are constantly interacting with others, emotional intelligence is a vital skill that often goes unnoticed. It's about more than just recognizing our feelings. It's about understanding others' emotions as well. Emotional intelligence is the cornerstone for maintaining healthy relationships. It allows us to empathize, to put ourselves in others' shoes, to foster connections that are not just superficial but deep and meaningful. It's about being able to navigate social complexities with grace and understanding. Moreover, emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in managing stress. It's about being able to identify stress triggers, to manage our reactions, to keep our calm in the storm. It's a skill that can make a difference in our overall mental well-being. So why is it often overlooked in schools? Perhaps because it's not easily measured, or maybe because it's seen as less important than academic knowledge. But the truth is, emotional intelligence is just as vital. Now, onto a skill that can lead to success in the business world: entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, the ability to develop and implement new ideas. It's a skill that's vital for success, both in the business world and in everyday life. But why is it that schools often overlook this important aspect? You see, entrepreneurship isn't just about starting a business. It's about creativity, innovation, and resilience. It's about identifying a problem and finding a solution. It's about taking calculated risks and learning from failure. It's about turning a vision into reality. And these are skills that can be applied in all areas of life, not just in business. But unfortunately, traditional education systems tend to focus more on academic achievement and less on fostering these entrepreneurial skills. They focus on teaching us to follow instructions, rather than encouraging us to think outside the box. As we move forward, let's hope for changes in this approach. Let's move on to a topic that's often inadequately covered in schools: sex education. Sex education, a crucial yet often neglected part of the curriculum. This is a topic that can be uncomfortable for some, but that doesn't negate its importance. Comprehensive and correct sex education plays an essential role in the healthy development of young people. It provides them with the knowledge to make informed decisions about their bodies, their relationships, and their health. So, why is it often overlooked? Well, there could be several reasons. It might be due to cultural or religious beliefs, or perhaps a lack of resources or trained educators. But whatever the reason, the consequences of inadequate sex education are far-reaching and can lead to a multitude of problems. Without proper sex education, young individuals may find themselves ill-equipped to navigate their sexual health. This can result in a higher risk of unwanted pregnancies, sexually transmitted diseases, and even sexual abuse. In addition, it can lead to misinformation, stigma, and fear, creating a barrier to open and healthy discussions about sex. Schools have a responsibility to provide accurate and comprehensive sex education. It's not just about biology, it's about respect, consent, and understanding the emotional aspects that come with sexual relationships. It's about empowering young people with the knowledge to make safe and healthy choices. Finally, let's discuss a topic that's often sidelined in schools: mental health. Mental health, a topic that's often not given enough attention in schools. Yet, mental health is just as vital as physical health, if not more so. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Despite its significance, mental health education is often sidelined in schools. This lack of focus can lead to a myriad of problems. Globally, depression is one of the leading causes of illness and disability among adolescents. Anxiety disorders are also common. Early childhood adversities, including trauma, can increase the risk of mental problems. Without proper mental health education, students may struggle to understand their feelings or why they're experiencing certain thoughts. This lack of understanding can lead to feelings of isolation, confusion, and even fear. In extreme cases, it can result in self-harm or suicidal tendencies. Moreover, the absence of mental health education in schools can perpetuate stigma and misunderstanding. It can lead to bullying and discrimination, further isolating those who are struggling. By not addressing mental health, we're indirectly telling students that it's not important or it's something to be ashamed of. So, why don't schools prioritize mental health? Well, it's a complex issue. There's a historical lack of mental health awareness and understanding. Many educators may not feel equipped to teach it. There's also the challenge of integrating it into an already packed curriculum. However, these challenges don't negate the importance of mental health education. Schools need to find a way to incorporate it, whether that's through dedicated lessons, integrated curriculum, or providing resources and support for students. In conclusion, schools can sometimes miss out on teaching some of the most important life skills and knowledge. Mental health is undoubtedly one of these areas. By ignoring it, we risk leaving students ill-prepared for life's challenges and struggles. And that's a risk we simply can't afford to take. To wrap things up, let's quickly recap. We've unveiled the hidden curriculum that schools often overlook. financial literacy, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, entrepreneurship, sex education, and mental health. Each is a vital skill set for thriving in the world. They help us make informed decisions, build healthy relationships, create innovative solutions, and maintain our well-being. Remember, the education system might not cover everything, but that doesn't mean you can't learn these skills elsewhere. Stay curious and keep learning.